Hi everyone, how are you doing? Happy Friday. So, come in and let me know if you're joining me. And if you're watching the replay, you are equally as welcome. So, this morning's tap is a little bit different. At the minute, there is something going on in our community which is amazing. It's so inspiring, and that's why I want to share it with you in here. So, one of our lovely members lost her brother this time last year, and his name was Craig. He was a professional athlete, and hey Kate, he was an amazing human being, but he was also a brother, he was a son, he was a member of our community, and he was very, very highly thought of, and he's very dearly missed. And at the minute, as they're coming up to the first year of his anniversary, they are doing this amazing thing. It's called the Craig Lynch for Life Challenge. And basically what it is you choose 30 minutes, it's 30 for 30. So it's 30, whatever that can, so for me, I'm doing that challenge, and I'm doing 30 minutes of meditation a day, for 30 minutes of meditation for 30 days, 30 minutes of EFT for 30 days, and 30 minutes of exercise for 30 days. So your 30 can be anything. It can be 30 minutes of yoga, whatever. So I don't usually share these things in here, but today I wanted to, because this is so inspiring. And we talk every day on this live. I talk every day on this live about holding people up and leaning back into bolts of positivity. And if you need to be held up, then we'll hold you up. Well, this family are amazing because they are holding each other up. They are literally shoulder to shoulder, holding each other up and getting each other through the worst thing in their life at the minute. And so we have a running track in Shercock where I live, and it was a massive part of Craig's life. It is a massive part of our community, and it is a place where that has kept us all going during lockdown. And there is a donation. So if you want to take part in the challenge, you are welcome. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can do your 30 anywhere. But it's all about just getting up and moving. Okay, so this morning, what I want to do is, I am going to do the cards, but I'm going to do them at the end. So you're going to share, if it's okay with you, I'm going to do my 30 minutes of EFT with you. I want you to join in. And I chose this morning to do a tap on motivating us how to exercise. So the reason I chose that is there are going to be days, like there's great excitement at the minute because we're on day 4 of this challenge, okay? And there's great momentum and there's great excitement, but it's inevitable that motivation might dwindle a little bit. People might get a little bit tired as the time goes on, because the motivation you have when you begin something is completely different to the motivation that you need to keep going. And there are going to be days when hearts are going to be heavy and they're not going to feel like doing it. And that's absolutely and totally understandable. And there's a lot of people in our community that are experiencing their own grief at the minute. So I really want to do this so that it's here on the timeline for the 30 days, for that morning when people are struggling, they have a heavy heart, they don't feel like getting up and doing the exercise or doing whatever it is, or just getting up. So I think it's really important, and if this is not for you this morning, then that's okay. Then you don't have to stay. But I would love you to take part in this. Hello, Janet. How are you doing? Hey, Sharon. You're driving but just listening. That's okay, as long as you're staying safe. But I'd love you to take part in this with me this morning, to share in my 30. This is part of my 30, and it just might help anybody else. I mean, there's a lot of their family members are in this group, and Sharon is one of the most amazing members in this group. She's so productive, or she's so engaged in this group. She's amazing, and she's also a very close friend of mine. So I want to do it for her as much as anything else. I want to support her and her family during this time. So I want to do this for them, and I want you to join me, if that's okay. And we'll do the cards at the end, okay? So we are going to do a quick tap. It's only 7 minutes, okay? So it's not long. But so if you want to take part in the challenge, I have put the link in the post. I don't normally promote stuff in here, But this is an amazing cause, and I really want to support Sharon during this and her family, because I just think they're amazing. They're supporting their community, they're supporting each other. They are amazing. Good morning, Vanessa. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay, so whenever you're ready. And I would, Sharon Dempsey, thank you so much. I knew you would say that. You are just an amazing person as well. Brilliant. Okay, so it would be great if you wanted to take part. I've put the link to join the group in as well. It's amazing in there. It's so inspiring. It just, I get emotional talking about it, so I'm going to have to go to the tap because they're incredible. Okay, so let's go. So this is all about motivating us to exercise. Okay, so it's quick, but what we're going to do is we're going to supercharge our focus and energy. We're going to release any resistance that we may have around exercising. Okay, often it's the hardest thing about exercising is just getting started. So let's focus on the resistance you're feeling to getting started. So I would love you to set an intention today to, even if you don't take part in the challenge, let's just go out for a couple of minutes and just move. Let's just take some exercise, okay? Because you're going to feel, it's inevitable, when you exercise, you feel really good after it, okay? It sets off the good endorphins that make you feel good. It changes your mood. So outside of anything else, this is what I consider self-care, and it's part of my self-care routine, and that's why I've chosen the 3 things that I've chosen for this challenge, okay? So if anybody wants to come and join me, that would be great. Okay, so thank you, Sharon. Okay, so when you think about exercise, right? So what do you think? What's the resistance that comes up? Okay, so what thoughts or feelings come up? Do you say things like, "I'm tired," or "It's not worth it," or maybe you say, "I hate exercise"? And I mean, there's times when I say that, absolutely. Or the classic may be, "I'll do it tomorrow." Now, unfortunately, we're not promised tomorrow. So, even more reason to get out today and appreciate every breath you take in your body. And let's get some exercise and let's nourish that body, okay? So let those thoughts of resistance come to your mind right now and feel them in your body. So when I think about it, I feel it in my stomach. I feel everything in my stomach, in the pit of my stomach. And how strong is that resistance? I don't have any resistance today, but I know there will be a day that I will have resistance. So I'm going to borrow the benefits of this tap. So if you're feeling resistance today, I'd love you to put it in the comments on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being nothing, 10 being very resistant, okay? Might be about a 5, whatever. And then we're going to start tapping on the karate chop, okay? So just put in the comments quickly if you have any resistance to exercise, and even if you don't, that's okay, and where you feel it. Okay, so we're going to start tapping on the karate chop, okay, on the side of the hand. And if you've never done this before, guys, just do as I do and say as I say, okay? I'll guide you around, okay? So, and I want you to repeat in your mind out loud or after me. It's whatever, okay? So we always start with tapping. We always start on the negatives. Kate, you're at a 7. Thank you. Sharon, you're at a 4. Okay, good stuff. Thank you, guys. So when we start tapping, we always start with negative statements. The reason for that is we're trying to call out what's going on. If you turn around and tell yourself, "I'm feeling positive today," even though you're not, you're feeling terribly negative, then your brain's going to resist and it's not going to work. You're not going to release, okay? So we're going to call out, okay, the negative, but and it's the truth of how we feel, not to anchor it in, but rather just to acknowledge it, okay? And then we're going to let it go and turn it towards the positive, okay? So we're going to start. Even though I feel so resistant to exercise today, I choose to relax and release this resistance. Even though I just don't want to exercise, I honor how I feel and I relax now. Even though I'm not in the mood to exercise today, I don't have the energy. I choose to let this resistance go now. Okay, and we're going to move to the eyebrow. Okay, I don't want to exercise today. Side of the eye. I'm tired. Under the eye. And I really don't like exercise. Under the nose. All this resistance in my body. Under the mouth. Why do I have to exercise? Collarbones. I've got so much going on in my life. Under the arm. And I don't have time for this. Top of the head. And I don't have the energy. Back to the eyebrow. All this resistance in my body. Side of the eye. You can't make me exercise. Under the eye. I don't want to do it. Under the nose. But I do. Under the mouth. I know how good it is for me. Collarbones. I'm always so proud of myself after I exercise. Under the arm. Releasing all this resistance. Top of the head. Letting it go now. Now I want you to go back to the eyebrow point, right, and tapping gently. And you don't have to say anything here. I just want you to visualize in your mind, and I'll guide you through the points, okay? So, tapping on the eyebrow. I want you to see yourself exercising. So that could be running, stretching, doing yoga, going for a walk, taking a class, playing sport, whatever seems fun to you, okay? Side of the eye. And if you haven't exercised in a while, if you're still feeling resistance, then create a new image for yourself doing it. And see it. Close your eyes and visualize it. Under the eye. We all have these images and beliefs about ourselves. So create a new one. What would you feel like in your body? And see that. And feel that now. Under the nose. Feel the strength in your body that comes from moving. Step by step, getting stronger, more flexible, more powerful, more comfortable in your body. And see that happening now. Under the mouth. Create this reality of yourself as someone who loves to exercise, even if it feels foreign. See yourself loving every minute of it right now. Collarbones. Notice that with every tap you release the resistance to exercise. Okay, you release your old stories about exercise. Having to be hard, that it's hard and you don't like it. Having to fight against it, that you don't want, that you don't have time for it. It becomes who you are. Create this vision of yourself, of this is now who you are. And it's part of your day. And you're so grateful to be able to do this. Under the arm, make this a reality in your life. And begin now. You can exercise right now. Well, maybe you can, you can't, I don't know. But if you can move. I mean, you can sit, you can get up off your chair and you can move. Okay? You can love it. And see that happening now. Top of the head. This is where you can be. This is where you are someone who loves exercise. Someone that is full of motivation to move. Okay, gently stop tapping and take a deep grounding breath. Okay, so, oh, the light is terrible. So how's everybody feeling? I'm ready to just jump out the window and start exercising. Okay. Yeah, feeling really, really motivated. So how's everybody else feeling? Let me know in the comments. Okay. And just, yeah, so you can create a new version of yourself. You can, if you haven't exercised before, right? Or if you haven't exercised in a long time, it can make you feel so, so good. It can completely change a day. Oh, I should have put down that bloody blind. Sorry, lads. Excuse me a second. Okay, so, sorry. Keep that blind down in future. So, how are you feeling? That was great. Okay, good, Kate. Feeling motivated, down to a 0. Yes, yes, same as that. Okay, I was nervous about coming on doing this morning because I wasn't sure how people would respond to it. But it is so important, and it is so important to be part of your self-care routine. It's about nurturing yourself. It's not really about the, it's where that takes you and feeling good. Okay, so that is that one, okay? And that is for those ladies or those people that are doing that challenge, including ourselves, because I'm doing it too, who are going to need motivation to keep going, okay? And the days where they're going to have a heavy heart and they're not going to want to get out of that bed because they just don't feel like it. And that's especially for that family, okay? For Sharon's family. Because they're so inspiring as a family. I've never seen anything like it. When I lost my brother, I couldn't talk, I couldn't function. I can't even talk about it. But they're incredible. They are incredible. Okay. Anywho, so that was for Craig and for Sharon and for the Lynch family. Okay, for the days that they're not feeling it. So let's move on to the cards for today. So, okay, you can't make this stuff up, guys. The cards that came out today and the heart thoughts are, I am healthy and filled with energy. Okay, universe, we're listening. Thank you. Okay, and on the back of it, it says, I have wonderful energy that sustains me throughout each day. I am radiant, vital, and alive. Okay, that's so true, right? Okay, and then Miracles Now. Beautiful deck. Okay, gorgeous colours, gorgeous, right? Radiant. And it says, I show up for myself and the world. Okay, incredible, beautiful message. And then the final one, gratitude. Okay, which is so important to have gratitude. And it says, gratitude is the memory of the heart. So, I am filled with energy. I am healthy and filled with energy. I show up for myself and the world. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. Okay, beautiful, beautiful messages. I'm loving these messages every morning. They're just, these cards are powerful. So, if you want to continue to tap, and I'm conscious that people have a day, and that's okay. So if you're watching on the replay, I hope you're still with us. Okay, and thank you for the people who are on live now and have stuck with me, because I know it's an extra long tap, but this is my 30. Okay, this is part of my 30. Beautiful cards, much needed for everyone today. Yes, absolutely, Sharon. A great reminder, okay, of how lucky we are. Replay, Resistance 5. Louise, I'm live, so you're not watching the replay. Okay, good. So that's good. Okay, thank you, Louise, for that. Okay, so let's tap away any resistance. Okay, so We're going to ground ourselves again, okay? So place both feet on the ground. Feel that lovely cold. Allow that cold to bring you out of your head and into the now. Okay. And just check in with yourself and see how you're feeling. Take a deep breath in. And just do a quick body scan. And ask yourself how you're feeling today. Okay. So as you can all see, I'm quite emotional today. That's okay. It's allowed. Okay. And then we're going to take 3 deep heart breaths. So place your dominant hand over your heart, followed by your other one. I'm going to take a deep breath in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out. And one more deep breath in. And breathe out. And then we're going to take 2 fingers and, taking full responsibility for our own well-being, we're going to gently tap around the acupressure points. So when we tap around the acupressure points, what we do is we regulate what's going on. So as you can see, even you can hear it in my voice, okay, I'm having a response, okay? So this is a perfect example for you to see how it can gently calm me, okay? So I'm going to tap on the eyebrow, on the acupressure points, and that's going to help me reduce the response that I'm having right now, which is an emotional response. Okay, so starting on the eyebrow point, okay, and repeat after me either in your head or out loud. I am healthy and filled with energy. Side of the eye. I have wonderful energy under the eye that sustains me throughout the day. Under the eye, I am radiant, vital, and alive. Take a deep breath in on that. Under the mouth, I show up for myself. Collarbones and the world. Under the arm, gratitude is the memory, top of the head, of the heart. Back to the eyebrow. I am healthy, side of the eye, and filled with energy. Under the eye, I have wonderful energy. Under the nose, that sustains me through each day. Under the mouth, I am radiant, vital, and alive. Take a deep breath in on that. Collarbones, I show up for myself and the world. Under the arm, gratitude is the memory, top of the head, of the heart. And then we're going to do a final round of relaxing and releasing. Relaxing and releasing. Side of the eye. Relaxing and releasing any resistance. Under the eye. Relaxing and releasing any resistance to these affirmations and to exercise today. Under the nose, relaxing, releasing, and letting go. Take a deep breath in on that. And breathe out. And push all that gunk out. Under the mouth. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. Collarbones. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go of any resistance or any negativity that creeps into my mind today. Under the arm, because it serves me no purpose, it just keeps me stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. Top of the head, feeling grounded, feeling safe, feeling positive as I go about my day. And then finish off by tapping on our third eye, which is our intuition. And so it is. Gently stop tapping. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. And then I want you to put in the comments, and so it is. And as you do that, I want you to visualize sending your bolt of positivity out into the world, out into the universe, out to anyone who needs it today. And I want you to include yourself in that. And if you need to lean back into it, if you need to be held up, then please do so. And know that we will hold you strong in our intention. Okay, so how's everybody feeling? So as you can see by me, I have calmed right down. So that's the power of tapping. It's incredible. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to talk at one stage during that, and I'm sure you could see that too. Whereas I let that go. I released it. So I could just sleep now. And so it is. You have me, an emotional wreck. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That was not my intention, but that's a release, Sharon. You know that's EFT, that's a release. Okay, so that's good. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. So thank you. Thank you so much for accompanying me on my 30. So this is one part of it. The meditation is next, and then I'm away to meet one of my lovely one-to-one clients and do a little bit of work with her. And then I'm going straight to the track in Shercook. For anybody who's there, I'll be there at 11 who wants to come and join me if you live local to me. I'm going to be there about 11, half 11, and I'm going to do my 30 for Craig. Okay? You know, I know it's all good. Good. So if anybody else would like to do their 30 for Craig, the link is in the post. Join the group. It's an amazing group. It's so inspirational. And yeah, take part. It'll be lovely. Okay, they're doing incredible stuff. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much. Let's go and do the meditation, and let's just hold each other up even more. Lift each other up and look after each other. And whoever you meet today, be kind to them, because you never know the battle that they are struggling with behind that smile. Okay? Sharon, thank you for sticking with me. Good woman. Okay, you have a wonderful day too. Okay, that's it, guys. I will see you all on Monday. Have a fantabulous weekend. Bye for now. Mwah.